Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Monthly for December 2018. And this is for you coming from Libra. And so, for the month of December, the first card that I pull will be for the first 15 days of December, for you coming from Libra. And I will tackle firstly the area of job for the first 15 days of December. And for you coming from Libra, the first 15 days are going to be very troublesome in your job area. And you're going to have a lot of difficulties with the people you work with or with your bosses. So the insecurity level shows that you can be let down or disappointed and not be supported by people as well. So concentrate very strongly on your responsibilities, or you're going to find that somehow or another your job situation weakens. The next card that I pull will be for the business area. And let's see what the card says. And this card says that the money income situation is very far away from you. So in business, if you expect some quick, fast returns, they are not going to be seen. You have to have the financial stamina to see yourself through for the month of December. And so the first 15 days show that whatever you try and do in your area of business, keep in mind that you cannot fork out more money to chase for new contracts or to expand your business. Just consolidate, which means look after what you have in your hands is good enough. Let's see what the card says regarding your general financial situation for these first 15 days of December. And is all money out? Well, so many bills to pay, so many difficulties for income, not enough to actually balance your accounts. So get ready for a very troublesome first 15 days where finances are concerned. Now let me go to your area of romance for the first 15 days of December. Let's see what the card says about that. It's a card of sunshine, but it's a card that's reversed, meaning that while you think everything is fine in your new romance that you find, a lot of problems are coming along with this new person who wants to enter your life. So I would suggest that you don't very quickly embrace the new relationship, but be a bit cautious of it. In your ongoing relationship, there is a lot of insecurity, and this insecurity is going to make you both think on different levels and behave on different levels, and that can mean somehow emotional indifferences and a separation emotionally. So things are looking very bleak for you in your area of romance. Let me talk to you about your marriage area in the first 15 days of December. Well, somebody wants to control somebody. Since it's you listening to me, back off. Don't want to impose the control over your marriage partner, because that's going to make things even worse. So be flexible, be negotiable. Look the other way if you find that you cannot come with solutions. And that way everything will simmer down slowly from the boiling situation, simmer down slowly. And that's the best way for you to cope with the first 15 days of December, because the marriage situation can be really stretched, really stretched. General family areas, let me pull the card for that. That includes your parents, your siblings, to see whether they can help you. And I won't say they won't help you, but I will say that what you may be asking for is beyond their help. So tell yourself to be a little bit not dependent on others, but to just be dependent on yourself for any area that you want to develop. So it's a very tough first 15 days. Let me go to your last 15 days of December for you coming from Libra. And let me see what I can find out. Firstly, about your job. The job area now says that you're going to attract a lot of opposition and confrontation. So the last thing you want to behave is to create any kind of controversy. And if you can control that part of it, you will see that you do not get yourself in the middle of problems. It's a problematic card, yet there are signs on this card that says that ultimately you will find solutions to improve the last 15 days where your job is concerned. So all is not lost. It may not go to the loss of job, but it's going to be a very tense and difficult last 15 days of December where job is concerned. This card that I pulled will have to do with your business areas. And this card says that while you can get businesses, while you can look for the long term, don't expect short-term support or short-term success. So think of long-term in the last 15 days of December where business is concerned. You need time basically to get things together. If you're planning for a quick short-term, somehow success is not going to come. So last 15 days for job and business, also not very promising for you. And let me talk to you about your general finances, what this card says. This card again says it's more money out than money coming in. So you cannot afford to somehow get enough financial stamina to look for expansion in business, to look for wanting to do things that are very costly, and so spend less in this last 15 days. Now I'm going to talk to you about your romance areas in the last 15 days. You coming from Libra. It's quite a good card. It says you can attract possibility of a good romance. You'll have to be very accommodating, it says. You'll have to show your best quality, it says. So obviously it's you who wants the romance more than the other party. So tell yourself, if you want that party so much, that person so much, then you'll need to be very flexible, very negotiable. Don't show your temper, don't show aggression for sure. Let me pull the next card for your marriage area. And for your marriage area, let me see what the card says. Well, it says many problems of the past, many difficulties of the past, many differences of the past are all somehow returning. And so because of that, there seems to be a difference between you and your marriage partner. So since it's you listening to me, don't bring up anything from the past that may upset your marriage partner. That way, leave it quiet. And if it's your marriage partner bringing the situations up, try to remain calm. Tell yourself it's only 15 days, the last 15 days of December, let them pass. Let me see about your general family areas. If somebody, uncles or aunties or brothers or sisters, parents may want to help you. Doesn't look like it. You'll have to sort all your problems yourself. It says many others are of different views from you. So somehow you are not going to attract some kind of sympathy or some kind of financial help or any other thing that you're looking forward to. So you'll just have to, for the last 15 days of December, work it out slowly, gently, take the soft approach. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages. There will be some ages in the month of December who will be very, very lucky. And is the card of the planets of unexpected surprises which are good. So if you happen to be the ages of 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76, you would be one very lucky person in some area in your life or another. Not in every area, of course, but in some area of your life or another which you want happiness, which you want success, you are going to find it very easily compared to others. Well, if you are not of these ages which I've mentioned, you will have to have one day a 90-minute session with me, and that will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms, and that's going to cost you USD 50. We'll talk a bit more about that later. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S. So let's see what this card says about your lucky dates. And from this card, I'm going to say that your lucky dates in the month of December are the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, and the 31st. The 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, and the 31st. So bookmark these days, these nights, And for whatever area in life that you want to enhance, that you want to have success in, choose the 4th, 13th, 22nd and 31st, and you'll find a lot of support for whatever you want. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky colors. Let's see what the cards say about your lucky colors for the month of, hold on a minute. So let's talk about your lucky colors. It's a very interesting card. It's also the card say that's usually used for what you can gain unexpectedly, and the color for that with this card would be the matching light blue. So I would say wear plenty of light blue, as much light blue as you can during the month of December, and you're going to attract a lot of good luck in any area of your life. So try it out. And now lastly, I'm going to talk to you about your lucky directions for Libra. And the card points towards the area of southwest. So the area of southwest has normally dominated by Saturn, Uranus and Mercury. So if you face southwest in making your wishes or in looking towards energy forms of inspiration or just accepting good luck coming your way, southwest would be the area I would ask you to face, whether in your home, whether in your office area, for inspiration especially. Well, that's what I have to tell you. And now I'm already Skyping and I'm using Facebook Messenger, and I'm also doing it on WhatsApp. So this 90-minute session which I'm talking to you about, that will cost you USD 50, and that will be based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms, and I'll give you a lot of information for your next 7, 8 or 9 years in detail, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I'll give you your lucky lottery personal numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth and your palms, and your lucky colors and your lucky directions and your lucky gemstones and your lucky days. A lot of information so that you can get your next 7, 8 or 9 years perfectly under your control, knowing already what's going to happen. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me a message on WhatsApp, and I'll come back to you and we'll get this session on, all just for USD 50 to know your next 7, 8 or 9 years. Until then, thank you and good luck.